nihurumie, nihurumie. Siku na miaka zapita na sijafika kule, nihurumie.
Kula Tattoo
remix.
You gotta love everything happening in studio right now. We are with them, flesh and blood. Wanavokali wako ndani ya building right now. If you've not gotten a chance to listen to them on air, how about we tell you that this is where you need to tune in every single day. 96.3 Nation FM, where good music lives. You're chilling with me, most bankable host Brian Aseli.
I am Mariam Bishar. Of course, DJ E is on the decks. Use the hashtag morning fix. Kama kuna maswali ama unataka tu kutupa vibes ama a compliment here and there.
Yeah.
Alafu pia we are talking about their new track Hella.
Yes.
But before we get into that, the fact that they're Wanavokali can make you forget that the lyrics are also banging. And I feel like songwriting is a whole other endeavor, a whole other side of the brain that's being used. But how do 6 people get together and write these songs? Logistically, I think that's sound different. Logistically, you know, but it's working.
So I don't know, you write by line, ama by verse.
Exactly.
How does a song invite an artist to write on this amazing group?
So for us, we have different ways of songwriting. Number one, when we released our first album, we did a writing camp. But now when we actually get into the songwriting process, all of us go into different places and we're like, come up with a song. Just come up with a song, a verse, a line, a chorus, whatever. Then you come and present it to the group. And if the group vibes with it, then we go with it and develop the song. So that is what happened to Rumba, Hela, all these songs that you see, that is what happens. Sometimes people don't like your verse and it's nothing personal. It's just like we're not vibing with it, we're not feeling it.
Wacha niongee. Inakanga ni kama si personal, lakini siku ile yenye you realize na lines zangu zimekingi tu.
Imagine it's nothing personal. We have this quorum of 4 out of 6. So if 4 are for it and if 4 are for it, it goes. So we don't care about the 2, sorry. Yeah, so that's
Hot
our
garbage.
songwriting process actually.
I love, so honesty seems to be something that really makes you people thrive, because to be in a space where you're 6, you're running a group, I see the level of investment. It's in how you dress, it's in how you shoot your videos, it's in the quality of the audio, it's in the quality of the lyrics, as you've said. I don't know, how best do you make sure that you improve yourself personally? Because it's very easy to thrive as a group, but personally, how do you check up on each other? Because group dynamics ni ngumu.
We always tend to make sure that, okay, we have these things where we usually do, they're called, what do you call them?
Mental wellness.
Mental wellness sessions. Every month we'll like just meet all of the 6 of us and we'll sit down and we'll have a cup of tea or whatever we can have, and we'll just talk to each other and be like, right now in my life I'm feeling like Wanavokali is thriving, but me as Ricky I'm not doing as well. And people will be like, oh, so what do you think would be better? What do you think you need to do? And those moments just help us not forget our individual selves when we are always focusing on the group. We always checking in on each other, and we're like, are you okay? What are you working on? Oh, you have a concert. Oh, you are working on this show. Oh, okay, cool. And we try to support each other. Like the reason why the 3 ladies who are not present with us right now at the moment is because they're also doing other gigs. But now we had to come and hold it down for Wanavokali. So the beauty about having a group with 6 people is that people can do different things while the rest are still holding down the fort and making sure things are continuing and moving on. Yeah.
When it comes to now the future of like Wanavokali, when you're thinking about how do we then like scale this, make Wanavokali the brand, like, you know, global, etc. What comes to mind when you think about that, Sam? When you're thinking, tunaenda wapi as Wanavokali?
Just sing it.
Sing
Even if it's the wrong thing, through music you'll definitely have a hit on the vocals. Talk to us about it.
I think you just have to pay your dues right now. Like, you have to do everything you can to make sure, first of all, consistent. You have to be consistent. What am I saying? Pay your dues and think long term. Like right now, do the thing, the small nitty-gritty things that you have, like rehearsals. You have to make sure your rehearsals are good. You have to make sure like your recordings are good. Like, make sure you're good. What am I saying? Be prepared so that you don't have to stay prepared so that you don't have to be prepared.
Exactly.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's doubting himself.
I know.
What wanasema, you're saying the right thing.
That was a tough question though.
No, but you answered it like very truthfully, and that's the thing. If you're not doing the now, there is no next.
Exactly.
There's really, if the rehearsals aren't good now, there's no brand to protect or to build or to do whatever, right?
I think another thing is also that our vision as Wanavokali Avocali is to be the greatest global export. So you always have to remember the vision and what your goal is as one Avocali. You're there and you're not rehearsing as you're supposed to, then you're not going to be the greatest global export. You're not working as hard as you're supposed to, you're not going to be the greatest global export. So also just remembering what the goal is, what the vision is for an Avocali, that keeps us going. Yes.
Now, Helen is part of the vision.
Definitely.
Speaking of Hella, it ties onto a new track that you've dropped. First of all, Ricky, to me personally, thank you so much for getting off your comfort zone, because I know him to be very because why I'm saying that is simply because because I know he has this amazing ability to be like a, as you've said, global expert and everything, but kuna zile unajuanga mtu ametoka comfort zone. Coloring your hair, I don't think that's something that you definitely
But Rick is random though. Rick is random. Rick can be random.
He's random but picky.
So
just talk to us about the production of it. That is choosing the track and making sure that in as much as you're talking about money, it's not the only thing you're talking about.
So we are currently working on our second album, Good News, Good News. That is about...
Kwanza say it again, but slowly, because this is the first time they're hearing it.
We are currently working on our second album as one Avocali that will be dropping later on this year. And Hella is the first single of the album. So when we were working on music, our goal for this album and maybe for the next maybe 2 years is to change. We've realized that as one Avocali, there's a way people have perceived us, especially when it comes to live shows, that us guys are just vocalists. We are a quote-unquote choir. And that is has been we are not happy with that perception that people have of us, is that us guys can't give a show, us guys are not entertainers in a way. So what we are trying to do with the album is we are trying to curate a sonic identity where it can give us this tunabamba, sini watu bamba na we can give good music, and that is why Hella was the first single we dropped. Hella is basically us talking about money, everything that we go through in regards to money as the six of us. So we want money to have a good time, we want money to raise our families, we want money to be able to buy the most expensive or not, whatever we just want to work so hard and get the money that is deserved to
hata kama ni kuficha chini ya mattress, you want the money.
We want the money.
We deserve.
And
but that's really exciting how you are just getting off your comfort zone to make sure that people get to understand you. I don't know who said that statement, because they're ultimately wrong. I felt bad when I missed your Goethe Institute show, and the people who came off with the videos, they were like, this is such a world-class performance. Kuna wale walikuwa nasema tunaweza toka turudi ndani tulipetena, because it was such an illustrious performance. Right now I think DJ East, you kama uko na Hella utatuwekea. Umesema uko nayo? Nitoe. Yes. He is holding his wallet. Anasema nitoe hii Hella.
Tukisema